12-9, Seattle Storm taking on the 13-6. Lineups presented by Joe TV. Elena Deladon, there's an all-star averaging 18 points, 8 rebounds per contest, along with another all-star. They are loving this smaller arena with the baskets. Not quite the depth perception you have at some of the other places for Jordan Canada all over her right now.
And almost forced the turnover, did Canada, just getting the hand on it, knocking it off Cloud's knee.
Tolliver with 9 on the shot clock. Double team there, gives it up to Deladon. Near side now with 5, firing up, and long outstretched arms of Deladon. And Seattle now 0 of 4 to start the game.
Oh, that was nasty.
That game, if they're playing 4 quarters of Kristi Tolliver, they only won by 3 points, and they had to come from double digits down in the 4th to do it.
Yeah, no Tolliver and no Emma Miesemann.
Oh, and a 3-ball.
And Seattle's had some good shots, good open looks that just have not gone down.
There's Howard with another good look. That one. Already 5 rebounds for Elena.
Speaking of a shot that's wonderful, Elena Deladon at the free throw line is just so unique. Little emotion as possible.
Deladon not. Atkins has it. Now down to Miesemann. Turn around. That was easy. She's Lloyd attacking, throwing it up off the window, and maybe that'll get.
And Jewell Lloyd somehow managing to split through 2 defenders in traffic, and with that body control hanging.
A technical free throw. So Jewell Lloyd.
It'll jumpstart that offense against Washington. And such a key, because Washington is so good offensively. If they get a look at the hoop, their shooting percentage like.
Mosqueda Lewis back after some injury. Crossover dribble. She can square up and hit this. Pump fakes. Nearly throws it away. Whitcomb catch and shoot. That's good, and Seattle's back. Up top against Kalina. Tolliver working hard on Zealous. Tough shot.
Energy. And Natasha Howard back on the floor with those 2 personals. She needs to be careful.
Here's Miesemann with it. Top side against Howard. Retreats. There was some contact there. It have been hard to come by tonight for Seattle, and they've gotten some decent looks. Cloud with it on the run and finishes. 27-14, a 13-point advantage.
Just turning the corner, putting her head down, and going hard.
Whitcomb hits her second, 27-17.
And I love her holding that follow-through up.
Yep. She doesn't always do that. It's nice. She's made a difference off the bench with 5 points. So the bench, Miesemann, Hawkins, Powers with 13 points. Heck, Seattle only has 17 as a team.
She's just so strong. She can power through people, and you saw her do it there.
There's Sammy again. 2 picks, and this time a layup. Sammy Whitcomb creating her own O with D.
That great energy from Sammy Whitcomb. There's such a huge bonus coming off the bench for the Storm.
Miesemann into Powers. Oh, what a great step through move.
Washington in that transition. They had the advantage in the numbers 3-on-2. They're way too close together.
Howard on Miesemann. The help couldn't come. Howard puts it up and in. Whitcomb is a three-point shooter because Powers could not come off Whitcomb to help. Here's Powers with it. Down to Miesemann. Little float. Here's Canada on the push. We haven't seen Canada get busy on defense yet either with steals. You know she will at some point. Oh, nice move there. Howard puts it up and in. There you go.
Play. It's fun to see her just move without the basketball for the easy bucket.
Deladon. Ariel Atkins 3-ball on the way. Swish. Ariel Atkins makes it a 13-point game. Atkins with her first bucket of the contest.
And Seattle has yet to be able to go on a run. Washington at one point led by 15, just busting out of the gates, and they've been playing even ever since.
There is player movement without the basketball. We've seen that in the last 2 possessions for Seattle now. Let's see if they can get a stop.
I want to try to walk down this Washington team. Down by 11 right now, 3:45 to go.
Oh, goodness, Atkins again. It is not particularly close. #1 in points per game by 5 over second place Vegas. Three ball on the way.
Boy.
Look out. And I remember feeling confident that they were likely going to win the series, particularly because of Deladon's health. But in no way did I think it was going to be as easy as it was. Here's Tolliver. Turnaround. Offensive rebound. Powers has it. She's going to try. Instead of powering it up, she's going to kick it to the Storm trophies as well. 3 of them. Natasha Howard puts it up and in. A lot of those shots have been fading away off balance, but she did get that one to go.
Yeah, they've not shot a high percentage, just 35% in this game, while Washington's at 53. But those are the kind of shots that you need to go down if you're going to win in this league.
Here's Powers with it. Deladon had a good look, passed it up, takes the 18-footer and still knocks it down.
That's just perfect basketball, reading the defense. Flying at her from the three-point line, little head fake, one dribble pull-up, smooth.
There's Howard attacking and as far this season, tied with the 48 they gave up on June the 1st against Chicago, which was also in the first half. Here's the turnover. Russell trying to attack and score, getting a little to now. That game did not have Christy Tolliver. She had already been ejected. It did not have Emma Meeseman, and those two tonight have already combined for 15 points. So it's a different Washington team right now, but Seattle's at home. They play very well here. See if they can get some momentum early. Deladon quiets the crowd with a quick trigger jumper off that left foot on the baseline.
She's just so graceful. It's just smooth with the way she can attack the hoop.
Lloyd over to Canada. Driving on Tolliver. Step through, loses handle of the basketball. 5 on the shot clock. They got to sense it. Clark, catch and shoot 3. That was big. Kind of a scramble drill there by Jordan. Canada top side over to Jewell. Little pick and roll with Natasha Howard. Floats it up, no. Russell gets stripped of the basketball by Deladon. Atkins with it. High post Sanders. Back to Atkins, pull up and a tough one and gets it to go. She has been exquisite tonight from behind the arc and also those long twos. Atkins with 8 on 3 of 6, including a couple of threes. Step through move by Clark, gets her own rebound, put back and good. Indeed it is, 15 points and 10 rebounds. Lloyd working on Cloud. Good screen by Howard. Now to Clark, back to Jewell. She'll drive in. How about that move? Goes in with the left and switches over to the right hand off the left side of the window. That's a tough shot.
And did an excellent job of shielding the defender with her body. Just had the defender on her back, and that's why she was able to flip it up with her right hand because of that angle.
What's the reasonable goal for Seattle at the end of 3? Down 7 or 8 probably to make it manageable, and that's not going to help. A 3-ball again by Atkins, and she is 4 of 8. Hit 3 triples, got 11 points. Oh, nice feed. Jordan Canada to the coasting Natasha.
Up 61. We still have over 15 minutes to play in this one.
Howard completes the 3.
Now 3 of 16 after that miss.
Fouls on Atkins, her second. Here's Clark again, trying to get one to go, and it's just not. Natasha Howard tipping around. Nice job by Russell to get it back to a teammate. Here's Canada, the scoop shot up and in. Okay. 11-point game. Now what are you going to do on D? Emma Meeseman has returned. 7-0 run for Seattle. That's their biggest of the game. Deladon with it. Pump fakes, gets by Howard. Good help from Mercedes Russell, but gets it to go. In the story of the game right there. I mean, Deladon gets the roll to go. Natasha Howard gets really the same type of shot as far as degree of difficulty and just can't get it to go. Here's Deladon from 3. Oh, man, a 5-0 Deladon run just when you thought they were coming back. One of the great offensive players this league has ever seen puts on a 5-0 run. There's Natasha Howard with a nice little move on Deladon.
Well, Deladon is now at 20 points on only 11 shots.
Wow.
He has been so efficient.
Tolliver against Clark. Between the wickets move, spins by Clark. That was just too easy. You do not see Alicia Clark beaten like that very often. But a tremendous move by Christy Tolliver.
That's the second time tonight that Christy Tolliver has just put on a show.
Block shot by Deladon. The Seattle Seahawk back there.
Ready for takeoff is Jewel Lloyd. But
work out of them and this crowd. You kind of felt there was a chance before those.
Not been able to chip away at all.
Howard's got it on the bounce. Backing into Oliver. Here's Kamasqueta Lewis. 12 on the shot clock, fires and hits. So there's 4. Maybe another stop and another bucket here to get it to 13 or 14. Meeseman, this has been the answer all.
When Seattle has scored back-to-back buckets, Washington has been able to answer any.
The job defensively. Into the corner, another open look. That. Mosqueda Lewis over to Zealous. Langhorn posting up. Whitcomb with 9, 2-second game clock, shot clock differential. And foul there. They're going to get a defensive about it. And she knocks that one down at halftime. And she does. As she crosses the timeline. Gets all the way to the window. Shot blocked from behind, though. Nicely done. 60 contest. Inside Paris. Backing in on Hawkins. And a nice
defense turns their head, take off, backdoor cut. Work to perfection. Paris to Zealous.
Meeseman from 18. That one's good.
Very well played, highly executed game plan by Washington.
Impressive showing, no question.
And Hughes was saying, let's get you back and ready for LA on the road.
Yep, that's a good call. Howard with it, backing in on Meeseman, turning. Oh, what a brilliant. Natasha Howard coming in on the opposite side. Canada, the big Euro step and gets it to go. I don't think I've seen Jordan do that one.
She finds a way to get to the bucket despite being just 5'6". She's never scared to get in the lane, and this is close as Seattle's been in a long time.
Oh, but there's Deladon. Did anybody have any questions?
43 seconds left, down by 15. They started this game in the first 5 minutes, down by 15, and that initial run is what has killed the Storm in this game.
Woo!
Yeah, this Washington team has just played really well tonight against the Seattle defense that normally causes turnovers, creates havoc, bad shots. Instead, they forced 13 turnovers today, but just not nearly enough.
And another 3-ball. Man, they can 71 points in that first game. Tonight they are shooting 55% and 59 from three-point range. They have hit 13 threes on 22 attempts. You are not going to lose a lot of games shooting like that. Canada tries to make something happen. Little step back. Oh!
Win, and then once the game is over, he's a really genuine guy.
Here's Tolliver inside. Deladon looked like she was going to do the two-footed jam there for a sec.
Elena Deladon coming to the state of Washington healthy and leading her team. There's been some games in her past where she's not been able to play for a variety of reasons, but the fans here, that Connecticut team back in 2005 losing to Seattle.
I still see that shot in the far corner. It would have tied it? I believe it would have tied it.
Oh, you're going way back.
Sales, right? I believe it was Sales in the corner.
That's a digging it up. Good job.
I think it was either to win it or tie it. I think it was to tie it. Here's Hines Allen, first time in the ball game. Step off pass to Powers, who.
Yeah, this has been an impressive performance by Washington.
Good pass there, the feed to Mercedes Russell. Seconds left. Tries to make something happen, throws it up at the shot clock buzzer. No, and that will do it. A championship caliber for the NBA champions. They got a long way to go, but they're 9-79. We'll be back right after this.